Alright guys, welcome to Spoken Reviews. This is going to be a quick review of the 2015 MacBook Air. This is going to be the 13-inch model with the 128 gig SSD and 4 gigs of RAM built in. I've talked about this in previous videos. This is actually my first MacBook computer. I've been a long time PC user and I've been thinking about the switch for a while. Given the great sales during Black Friday, I was able to pick this up for $8.50 from Best Buy, and I've been using it exclusively for the last 2 weeks to see if it's worth the switch. So anyways, guys, please enjoy the review, and let me know what you think. The MacBook Air is going to come in either an 11-inch model or a 13-inch model. As you guys can see, the price is going to range anywhere from $900 all the way up to $1,200, depending on what you want to get in the MacBook. Screen resolution is going to be the best. We're looking at 1440 by 900 with the 13-inch and 1366 by 768 and the 11-inch. So not the best and kind of disappointing for me personally. Now, as far as storage capacity, you can get it in a 128, a 256, or a 512. Now, you're going to pay about $200 each time you jump up in memory capacity, so be prepared for that. Processor is going to be a 1.6 gigahertz i5 processor. 4 gigs of RAM will be standard, but you can upgrade to 8 gigs. And the biggest difference in battery capacity for the models is going to be 9 hours for the 11-inch and 12 hours for the 13-inch. As far as size and weight goes, we're looking at 2.38 pounds versus 2.96 pounds. So they're both going to be super thin. The graphics card is going to be mediocre. We're looking at an Intel HD 6000 graphics card, so light gaming, but nothing intense. Now, as far as the camera, we're looking at a 720p FaceTime camera, so decent as far as doing FaceTime. Connections, the biggest difference is going to be the 11-inch is not going to have the SD card slot, so if you need that, you're going to have to go for the 13-inch model. Now, as far as the software, the latest software is going to be OS X El Capitan. Pretty great improvements, and you're going to have a whole lot of different built-in Apple apps, as you can see below. Work really good, really smooth. Now, on the right side of the computer, we have the Thunderbolt port, followed by the USB 3 port. Then we have the SD card slot. Now, since the MacBook Air only has 128 gigs, what I'm doing is using an SD card to expand the memory. So you can grab those on Amazon for pretty cheap. I can get a 128 gig for around $50, and I would keep my big files on that so I don't slow down my computer. Now, here we have the left side of the computer. As you can see, first we have the power port. Then we have, again, the second USB 3.0 port, the headphone port, and then the 2 microphones. Now, I've read online and seen different things saying that Apple in the future will get rid of the headphone port, opting for everything to be Bluetooth. I don't know if that's a smart idea yet, but I can definitely see in the future that's where everything's headed towards. I'm not sure if this is true, but be on the lookout for that, guys, just in case that does happen. Now, as far as screen resolution on the 13-inch, we're looking at 1440 by 900. So a little bit disappointing, but if you want to upgrade to Retina, you can with the MacBook Pro. Again, it's going to be a price premium, but if it's important to you guys, you can do that. Again, 13-inch model. I was actually surprised. I went from a 15-inch PC laptop to this, and it didn't feel like a huge difference. It's well laid out with the resolution, so it's pretty good. Now, one thing Apple is known for is going to be the keyboard and the mouse pad. So the MacBook Air does have the multi-touch mouse pad, and I was actually really impressed with it. I didn't realize how bad my PC keyboard was until I started using the MacBook, and then I tried to go back to the PC, and I didn't. I was like, wow, this is a huge drop. So this is something that's going to stick out, really well for the MacBook. Really impressed with that. Just the overall quality, you can definitely see, you're paying a premium, but you're getting a premium product for sure. Okay, guys, here's the MacBook overview. As you can see, the screen doesn't look too great on the camera, and that's just because it's a lower resolution screen. I've seen plenty of videos with the Retina screen, and it looks just fine, but the fact that it's a lower quality screen, it doesn't really show up that great on the video camera. Again, this one has the El Capitan. I did upgrade that once I got the computer. This just shows the built-in display. Here's the storage. As you guys can see, with only 2 weeks into this MacBook, I'm almost a third full. So my solution again was to just use that SD card. And what I'm planning on doing is just keeping like my video files after I, edit something. I'm just going to archive it onto the SD card, take it off of the computer, and hopefully that can be a workaround. Yeah. Okay, guys, so after using this MacBook Air 13-inch for the last 2 weeks exclusively, and going from a lifetime of using just PCs, I'm just going to go ahead and say that I really, really, really do like this MacBook. I've gone to Best Buy and I've played with every single PC, and maybe one or two can come close to the build quality, but that's just close. I haven't really seen a PC that can actually beat the build quality and the feel for the MacBook. And as far as the software goes, I'm just getting used to the new MacBook software. So it's still difficult for me, but I do like it, and I can definitely see the benefits to the MacBook iOS system. What I'll probably do is I'll probably go and try a MacBook Pro, just because I do think that yes, it's a price premium, but for what I want to do and for how long I want to keep the PC, it's probably worth it. Anyways, guys, hope you liked the video. Hopefully it was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a question below. I love to answer questions, interact with viewers. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up for me, please. And if you want to see more great video reviews like this, just go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Anyways, guys, thank you and have a great day. Goodbye.